Hey there, cinephiles. So I just got back home from watching Hamilton in the movie theater, and that was just such a fun experience. Originally, Disney was going to release this in theaters back in 2021, I believe, but then the pandemic happened, and instead they decided to drop it on Disney Plus in 2020, which started my fandom of this musical. And oh my goodness, 5 years later now, which is crazy to say out loud, I finally got to see it in theaters, and it was so fun. I know a lot of people are probably over the Hamilton craze by a mile, and look, I get it, but I'm such a big fan of musicals that it was just such a fun experience to get to see that in the theater and just have those loud and blaring speakers. The crowd was so into it, which just always makes a movie theater experience all the more fun, especially when it's something like this, that it's technically a re-release in the sense of it being in a theater in general, but this was just so cool to get to see it with a bunch of people because I've only seen it at home. I never got to see it in a live production, which this made me even more jealous of those that got to see it live with the actual first cast. And man, it was a really cool experience. A lot of people had a lot of fun. The people next to me, it was a mother, a father, and their daughter, I believe, and I feel bad for that kid because the parents were explaining everything to them to a good, and kind of an annoying point, but whatever. The overall vibe was just so fun. The story was so great to see on the screen. However, this being a pro shot of the stage musical, it's not shot by filmmakers who are used to projecting it on such a big screen like this. You can kind of tell with some of the focus being off, slash framing, slash in general, it's not necessarily made by filmmakers. At least I don't believe so. It didn't look like it. But as an experience in capturing that, I'm glad we got it because the performances are wonderful. The singing's insane. Everything, the energy is just so good, and I'm so glad they captured it, and I'm so glad they got to release it in theaters. Overall, such a great and fun experience. If you haven't seen it and it's still in theaters near you, definitely go out and experience it like this because there's just nothing like it. But all right, those are my thoughts on the movie theatrical release of Hamilton. Be sure to let me know what you think of it down in the comments below. As always, thank you guys for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Be sure to stay tuned for Rated Films content, and I'll watch you later.